Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Hi friends, I'm Anshu Budia and here yet again I'm back with another video, and this time I wanted to focus and discuss on how you should be revising your syllabus, the ATX students. Revision is the key for success in your exams, and it all depends upon the right way to revise the syllabus. Guys, if you have been revising the syllabus right now the way that like 90% of the students do, let me put it, you are doing it the wrong way. Yes, that's not going to work. Listen, I'm not going to scare you with this, and I'm trying to do that. But with the students that I've seen over the years doing the same mistakes repeatedly, here I thought that let me give you a chance to correct yourself and just fix those problems and areas so that you have ample time to correct yourself. Typically, how students revise is the base for how your exams will look like. See, most of the students, they focus on revising the notes, going through them again and again, going through the topics like VAT, corporations, capital gains, that's chargeable gains, IHT, topic by topic, revising them, and then feeling that, look, I have done the revisions, I know the rules. Some may end up even mugging up the rules, and with this they create a picture for themselves that, look, we are done, we are complete with the syllabus, and now I am going to be having a terrific exam. But here is what the mistakes comes in, and these mistakes cost you marks in the exam. And so what I request is genuinely stick with me till the end of this video, because when you will see and when you will listen to those fixes, you'll be like, oh, it's very easy. And it's easily to fix those errors, those mistakes, and we have great scores in the exam. Going by the mistakes, let me just, jot down those mistakes, or basically categorize those mistakes and number 1, number 2, and so on. First common mistakes that I've seen in many of the ACC students over these years is, like I was discussing, that you all focus on going through the rules, understanding the rules like employment income, like property income, like, reliefs, the CG reliefs, IHT reliefs, VAT, stamp duties, overseas taxation, and on. So what is the problem here? The problem is, understand that you are not giving a knowledge level paper, you are not giving a skills level paper. So do not expect that the examiner is looking into like how well you know the rules. He is certainly not looking into how well you memorize the rules or how well you know the rules. Rather, you are in a professional level. So here the focus of examiner is, he will give you some very messy, very complex situations, and what he is looking into is, boss, how well this person is going to take me out of that situation. How well you are able to apply not just one tax rule, but multiple tax rules all together in a single question, carry out the planning parts, and then conclude what is the corrective course of action to be taken. So you are going to be put up in a super messy case, and which you have to resolve applying your practical insights. Memorization of rules not needed. What you need is how well you can apply and be like a true ACCA professional in a true working environment, handling them real time. And this is what will fetch you those professional marks as well. See, I'll give you one example. So what happens is, for example, I have gone through my CG reliefs topic. Okay, students go through CG reliefs topic, and when they do that topic in isolation, right, and they are very confident about it. So when you start doing the questions, CG reliefs in isolation, CG topics in isolation gives you a lot of confidence. But the moment it is mixed up, let's say with another IHT topic, with another VAT topic, with another corporations, and these cluster of taxes come together in a single question, let's say because there's a sale of the business taking place, and so everything becomes messy. Then everything becomes clumsy, and a big question mark, big blank comes on the comes with the students. So we have to remove that, and for that, what we have to do? Reading the topics in isolation is not needed. Then what is needed? I will tell you the fixes. But let me first complete the mistakes that I found in the students. Even the examiners have highlighted on it in their examiner's report. The second mistake is again a very common mistake where students try to push things to and do it later. I'll do it later. So you're revising your syllabus. Your focus is on revision and completion of syllabus. And then you say, okay, I still have 30 days left. So I will revise it in the last 15 days. But ATX syllabus is very extensive. It is not difficult. The length of the syllabus is like 2 huge. So, since it is so extensive, the days gets just pushed on and finally you are left with around 7 days or 10 days, and then you feel, oh, I've never practiced the full case study. I never practiced the full exam-oriented question, exam-oriented mock, under the timed environment, under the exam pressure, and then the panic starts building in, because practically when you're going into the exam, you may have just done like 4 questions, 5 questions. So did you test yourself enough for time, enough for speed, enough for the performance, how well you're preparing them, enough for the accuracies, enough for the presentations, enough for the application of topics? Not really. And that makes it a deadly losing combination. Now, to overcome this, I will be discussing about the fixes. See, I've highlighted not too many mistakes, but these are the 2 general mistakes that I've found in the students over the periods. And that's a repeated mistake. Okay. So let's try to fix them, and let's try to have a solution with which these are fixed in your regular working study pattern. So people, how are we going to fix this? Fixing it is also very essential. So let me give you the solutions and the resolutions. And there's something that you can, like I was telling you, that you can incorporate it from today only. For the first problem, how it should be fixed? Change your study approach. Change the mindset with which you're studying. You are not going to study now the chapters in isolations. In these last 30 days, your focus should be on handling the questions that are concerning topics like, the business sale, that are concerning topics like estate planning, family planning, estate, couples planning, that are concerning the topics like, for example, wherein, for example, you have a sale topic that you pick up. So what happens, the moment there's a business sold, you will have thoughts in the mind, okay, BADR will be applied here. Can we have incorporation relief applied here? It is a sale of shares happening in that company. Will the substantial shareholding exemption be applied there? What about the VAT implications? Okay, if there is a property sold, then what about if it was a transfer? Will CGT and IHT both will apply? So here you have multiple taxes applied here together at one place. Right? So instead of looking into the topic by topic questions, now you have to look into the planning questions. So how your approach is changing, now you're looking into questions, dealing with the scenarios, and if you get stuck, go to the topic and revise. So now you're doing a backward revision approach. You're not doing topic first and then questions, you're doing questions first and then topics, if there is a need. So thereby it will give you confidence when you handle multiple tax scenarios together. What is the fix for your problem number 2? Simple fix. Don't wait for later. I will do it later. Do it today. Start with your mocks today. You're not done with full syllabus, do 1 question of section B. But then start doing them. And writing of question is very essential, because I know, my dear friends, we are not used to writing. We are not used to writing. So you need to create that habit. Do it on the CVE platforms. Now to help you with this also, I am coming up with a 3-paper test series for the complete syllabus of ATX starting on 16th August. If you want to know about it more, and if you want to join it, join my Telegram channel. The link is already there in the description. All details are there. It's a completely free 3 test series just to aid you all with your prep. Now, more how you can fix this problem, how you can fix more of a question practice. So understand that you will sit for your question paper today, and then after 2 days you can sit again, after 2 days you can sit again. Create a pattern for you to go through your mocks and don't delay it further. Finally, I want to just put up a small, a kind of a small point of advice for you, which nobody will tell you. Nobody will tell you. Prepare one pager, only one pager final tax review sheet. All your taxes, all your rules, all your exemptions, all your allowances, all the reliefs in a very short way, put everything in one page and revise that page every day. So you're not revising the full syllabus, but you're revising indirectly everything with that one pager. And that one pager is going to be customized by you, because each individual knows how much you need to know for that particular topic. You know your strong topics, you know your weak topics. Accordingly, prepare that one pager. And it is going to give you a win-win situation. And to my dear friends who are looking for ranks, yes, it will give you a rank. So, follow this schedule, follow this, and don't repeat the mistakes that you have been doing. Change them today. If you think this video was of help to you, quickly click on the subscribe button, like the video, do a comment, and share it with your friends. See you then. Bye-bye. Take care.